Hi guys, I'm Olya and I'll be showing you how I pack my Triumph Street Twin for camping trips today. Let's do a quick walk around. So here's my bike. I have a pretty simple setup, but I do have a couple of things that do help me pack. I do have a center stand, so it's kind of nice to have that when you pack, so like all your bags are kind of level and you know if something is shifting or not. So I do really appreciate a center stand on my bike, and I also have a rack added to the back of my bike, which helps a lot with just strapping things on it and just adding this little extra spot too to add some more luggage than I could normally do without it. So that's kind of all the additional things. My bike also has a USB port under the seat, so a lot of you probably have that, or there are other ways to add it, but that's really helpful. But that's kind of the three additional things that kind of make my camping experience possible. So, yeah. All right, guys, so here's kind of my setup that I usually put on my bike. And I'll start with the main pieces, this Cortec set that I have. I have this is a soft shelled set of side bags. It just, you throw it over your back seat and kind of attach it to whatever pieces you have on your bike that work for you. It's super easy. You just use these kind of straps to kind of anchor each side of the bag too. And they work really well. You really don't need to install anything. These are super entry level luggage pieces. Really use them all the time, and it's really nice because they work together as well. So I have this set that I put on first, kind of over my seat, and then attach this top bag kind of on top of them. So I'll show you how it all works when I do the video of actually putting things on. But it's super nice and helpful. This also kind of has expendable sides. It's really nice because once you're out there, you eat a bunch of your food, you are able to kind of make the bags smaller. Both the top bag and also the side bags as well. It has this little expendable feature that I really like. Plus they have like lots of pockets here and lots of little things over here for organization stuff. So I really do like this set. It's pretty inexpensive in comparison to some of it, like some of the options out there, and I really recommend it if you're just trying to get into motorcycle camping. Plus I also really like this little tiny tank bag. I actually use it not just for camping, but this is my one piece that I almost always keep on my bike. Super nice to have, just essentials. I usually have some snacks here and a small water bottle because I don't usually do the hydration devices and stuff like that. So I just keep all the essentials here with me all the time, and then the majority of my packed stuff is kind of on the back while I do that. Right, so next is what I put on the back of my bike, and you'll see this is not a motorcycle luggage piece. You can really attach anything to the bike. I use just a regular, I think this is like an airplane carry-on bag because I don't have a duffel bag right now. So I've been using this for a couple years. It works pretty well because with some handles I can strap things through here, and this is my tent that I use. Usually kind of set this on top of the bag and strap them all together, and I'll show you how I do that. I use rock straps, which are awesome. I actually have a couple of sets of these. This is my big one, or large size strap, so that I can strap these things together to the bike. But these are super easy. Yeah, seriously, it's just some straps, and they are elastic here, so you can really tighten when you get everything on your bike. Yeah, and next I guess I'll show you how I put all of this on my bike. Okay, so I attached all my equipment from Cortec. This is just a magnetic bag, so just you throw it on and that's about it. This setup is super easy too. Like I said, you only really need some place to attach the bags to. So I have this little rack that's super helpful for that. But I'm sure you can find some other pieces on your bike, not necessarily racks. Some people have some different metal frame pieces that kind of are exposed that you can do this with. So I kind of found a place here that works really well for this side, and then yeah, the rack on the back. And this top bag seriously just clips into the side bags. So all I have to do is just clip it inside, and like, I mean, it's all one solid piece now. I can't really get it off, or, you know, it's there. Super easy. Okay, I am done. I attached the final pieces. This is my clothes slash gear bag and my tent at the top, and really all I use are these two rock straps, and they're pretty amazing. You can really pretty much put anything on your bike using them, and they have different sizes. I think this is a large one probably that I've been using for specifically camping gear setup. And I'll show you, like, I seriously, like, just utilize anything you can do, like run these through straps, like to anchor them. But yeah, it's attached to the back of the rack that I showed you earlier. And the sides, I just ran through also the rack over here, and I try and like crisscross them to kind of make it a little bit more stable. But it all depends on what setup you have and where you can attach it. But these things are seriously super helpful. This part is elastic over there, so you can really tighten these by pulling the straps and making sure the luggage is all secure on your bike. And this seems pretty stable to me. Yeah, so I am pretty much good to go. I usually pack all my like sleeping bag and like kind of camping equipment in my side bags, because I don't really need access to them until I get to the place where I'm camping. This is the food bag. I have a little bit of extra or simpler access to it at the top if I need to get in there. Though I do keep snacks in here for sure, so if I don't have to get in there, I won't. And these things are just on the back. Things I definitely don't want to unstrap when I'm usually already on the road. I just, you know, whenever I stop and make sure the straps are still tight, I kind of just tie them around to each other and tack them behind so they don't flop in the wind. And it works really well. So yeah, here's my setup. I would probably be ready to go camping right now if it wasn't for our current situation. It makes me really sad, but also excited to share this with you. And if you guys have questions, I'm happy to answer them. Here's my bike, ready to go camping. Eventually. Oh yeah, and there's my USB cord that I told you I haven't used. I use a RAM mount here for my phone to just have my GPS going like all the time, so I don't have to like worry about the battery. And when I don't actually use it, I usually just tuck it into my little pocket over here in this bag. So it's, yeah, it's really nice and handy to have this over here. So this is it. All right, peace.